Hello friend, this is me Khushbu and this is my another video on YouTube, and in this video I am going to solve problem number 14, that is print alphabet N with stars. So before going to our programming part, let's first understand the concept behind what will I use to solve this problem. So for understanding this, in this program I will just, what will I do, I will demonstrate you. I will just take print a single star here and then another star. For the first time there will be no space in between two stars, and after that there will be 5 spaces here and then another star. Then come to our new line, and this time there will be a single space in between two stars, and then I will print a single star. And here, instead of giving 5 spaces, I will give here only 4 spaces and then a single star. So all I need is just 2 for loop, one for loop here for incrementing the value of spaces, and here decrementing the value of spaces. So again a single star, and this time I will take 3 spaces here and then a single star, and this time here I am just giving 2 spaces. So this will goes through, and there will be a time where there will be no spaces in between these two stars, and here it will become 5 spaces here. So what all I am doing is taking 2 for loop. Here I am decreasing the value of spaces, that is first for 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, and there will be 0 space here. On the other hand, this is just opposite. For the first time there will be no space, but again the spaces will be incremented by 1 for each. So all I need is just 2 for loops. Hope you understand the concept. Let's quickly do it programmatically. So let's take our first for loop. So just print our star here. This console.write line is basically for printing these stars. Here the single line stars. So every time these star I need, but after that I will use another for loop for incrementing the value of spaces. So as you can see, this for loop is basically for incrementing the value of spaces. For the first time, when I is equals to 0, j should be less than 0, 0 should be less than 0. No. That means here there will be no space in between these two stars. And after that, when the value of I will be incremented by 1, of course there will be one time this for loop will execute. That means there will be only one space in between two stars. So this 2 for loop is basically for this part. is basically for this part of AND. For another part, I will use another for loop, and this time I will decrement the value of spaces instead of increasing. So I will initialize it 5 should be I. So first understand this. Here I am using another for loop for decreasing the value of spaces. For this and this, by using this and this for loop, I have printed this part of AND. But for another part where I am decreasing the value of spaces, let's see here. When the value of I will be 5, when the value of I will be 0, here k value will be 5. Is 5 is greater than 0? Of course it is true. So this time this for loop will be run by 5 times. So here will be 5 spaces here, and after 5 spaces, when another single star here, and then come to our new line. And again when the value of I will be incremented by 1, then here again 5 is greater than 1, but this time this line will be executed only for 4 times. So here it will print only 4 spaces here. So this will be decremented by 1 every time, and this for loop will increment the value of spaces 1 by 1. So hope you understand this program. Let's run this and see the output. Sorry, there is a slight mistake, I think.